Good morning, evening, and or afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, yet again, the Bastard Beast, coming to you live with some more inane idiocy, bringing you answers you did not want to questions you did not ask. So what are we talking about today? Well, Space Marine 2 is out, and the hype is, well, pretty fucking good. But it is a wolf in sheep's fucking clothing. Now, a lot of people, they're just naysaying that, but that's the battered housewife syndrome of Games Workshop fans speaking right there. It's pure fucking cope. Pure cope. Games Workshop is a woke company. They are completely run by DEI, diversity, inclusion, whatever you want to fucking call it. It runs that company to its very core and every fucking aspect of it. It is a lost company. It is completely woke, and they're doing nothing but woke shit. Now, people want to completely ignore all that shit because Space Marine 2, oh, you got a shiny new toy. Shiny new toy. Oh, boy. Look, I got this toy. It's nice. I'm going to ignore all the fucked up shit that they did to me because they gave me something pretty. See, I can change them. No. The very fact that there is Ultramarines, and two of them, one's a black dude, one's an Asian. That right there is DEI being slipped in. It literally goes against the lore. And people that argue against this, that's the battered housewife shit. That's pure fucking cope. That's them lying to themselves. Just excusing it. Making excuses for it. The big excuse, oh, Ultramar's got 500 worlds. Of course there'd be diverse people. They all come from Earth, asshole. Shut the fuck up with that. That is the dumbest fucking cope. First off, they're blatantly ignoring the lore right there. Because to become a Space Marine, you have to fall under very specific genetic criteria, which being a part of another race doesn't fit under. All right? If your Primarch is a white dude, you cannot have a black dude become a Space Marine because their genetics simply do not match up. That is all the whole, we're one world, one people, one species, the human race kind of bullshit. No, we're not. Okay, we are different fucking species. Stop coping about that shit. If it applies to every other animal in the animal kingdom, it applies to us as well. So, if you have a Primarch, he is not going to be able to give his gene seed to people of different races. And then there's the actual ascension process, in which they will change their facial features, bone structure, yes, that happens, and everything else to resemble their Primarch. It's simply what happens. They look like their fucking Primarch. People who deny that, they're all new fags. They're all huffing copium, or they're just lying. To not have your Space Marine resemble their Primarch, whenever that happens, that means their gene seed is defective. That's why you can't have a black guy that's an Ultramarine. He will not look like a black guy, nor will he have black skin or brown skin. Anyone who denies this, they're lying to you. All right, I'm an asshole, but I'm honest with you. I'm telling you the God's honest fucking truth. Same thing with fucking Asians. All right, they slipped in the Asian guy just to be a little sneaky about it. But it's still diversity. All right, this is level 1 on boiling the frog. You just don't want to fucking admit it. You don't want to admit it because you think you're too fucking smart to get tricked. Too smart to be deceived. Well, guess what, asshole? Happens to everyone. And not to mention, they have the melanochrome organ. That will change your skin depending on the planetary radiation. So no matter what planet you're on, all the Space Marines, same skin color. You will not have a deviation. Now, you may be asking, why would they do this to the Ultramarines? There's a specific reason why they do this to the Ultramarines. And this has been going on for a while, all right? Space Marine 2 is not the first example. There's plenty of other examples of them trying to fucking force in a black dude as an Ultramarine. One, they have a weird defilement fetish, leftists do. And the Ultramarines have literally the purest, most stable gene seed of any other Space Marine. So if it happened to the Ultramarines, it'll happen to anyone else. Second, though, and this is the big one, this is the step towards female Space Marines. Because they've already got people to accept female custodies. People are already coping about it, lying about it, and blatantly just accepting it as truth. Now, what am I talking about? Well, the Femstodies things happened. That was a big dumpster fire, but GW, they learned from that. So they released Tides with the female custodian that everyone hated, but then they got everyone to immediately forget about it by releasing Space Marine 2. Oh yeah, you show them the dirty shit, and then you jangle something nice in front of them, so they'll forget about the dirty shit. Yeah, they completely forgot about it right away. Dust in the wind, gone. What? Tides what? Femstodies who? I don't know about that. And now they're actually accepting it. They are actually accepting Femstodies. I've seen this shit. They're fucking making excuses now. Oh, well, I think people are only against it by the way it was introduced. No. People are against it because it breaks the lore and they blatantly insulted the fans' intelligence. Shut the fuck up. But I've seen this cope. They're trying to accept female custodians by saying, it was just the way it was introduced. No, it's the fact that it shouldn't have been introduced in the first place. Just like Space Marines being black. You want to call me a racist? Go fucking head. But it breaks the fucking lore. If you disagree, you're a fucking idiot. And you don't respect the fucking lore. You don't respect the setting. More than likely, you came in because you played a video game. You played Space Marine, you played Battlefleet Gothic, one of those games, and then all of a sudden, you became a fucking 40K fan, not knowing anything about the lore. You watch fucking Wikipedia videos and shit like that, and you only have this baseline thing, but you want to pretend to be an expert like all the old fags like me. But you're not, and you never will be. Because all you know is new slop. You don't know any of the old shit. So shut the fuck up, get the fuck out, go to hell. But that is exactly what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. People are just putting on blinders like a horse being led through town. They're shoving their heads under the sand like an ostrich. They're just in denial and lying that they could have been tricked, they could have been deceived, and they got subverted. And that's what Space Marine 2 is. It is step one of the subversion. And it is the first step into you accepting female Space Marines. Like, for people to think this game is evidence of Games Workshop turning around is just the epitome of foolishness and cope. It is just insane how people will just lie to themselves and other people that this game is okay to purchase or own at all. And to give Games Workshop money because it's the popular thing to do right now. Oh, it's a popular game. Well, aren't you a man of your convictions? Aren't you a man of your fucking word? You said you would not support this company. So why are you supporting this company? All because there's a popular new game out? Be a man. It requires sacrifice. If these are your morals and convictions, they require sacrifice as well. And that means, you're not going to be one of the popular kids playing the new popular game. You're going to have to take that little social sacrifice and not experience it. Big deal. It's called being an adult. Grow up. I'm getting the scratchy voice. Smoking too much. But this will tell you who's full of shit and who's not. Who's just virtue signaling on Twitter and who's actually serious about this shit? Because the vast majority of people I've noticed, not serious about it. Not serious at all. They clamor over for playing Space Marine 2 even though getting insulted right to their fucking face and being told to fuck off by Games Workshop on multiple occasions. Games Workshop straight up tells these people, fuck you, we don't want you around. We don't want anyone like you around, but they still stay around and they still take the abuse like a battered fucking wife. You can't change them. You ain't gonna fix them, dumbass. And it's pure fucking delusion at this point. It's delusion and dishonesty down to its core. It exposes you simply for being dishonest. If you are an honest man or an honest person at all of your fucking word, when the femstody shit happened, that should have been the final fucking straw. It should have been. But it isn't, is it? No, because you can't let go. You can't be a man of your word and simply walk away. Never purchase another product and take that kind of pride. No, you've got to submit. If not to Games Workshop, to the mob, to the crowd, to being popular. This isn't high school, asshole. Social acceptance is worthless, meaningless. It's a pittance of nothing. Compared to your self-respect of your man, holding your morals and convictions. That is the most important thing anyone should ever fucking do with their lives. If you believe in something, you do it. You believe, you hold on to that shit. You never let go. I don't care if Jack's fucking drowning. You don't let go. But that's what everyone did as soon as the shiny toy came out. All their virtue signaling and bullshitting right out the fucking window. Off a bridge, down a cliff, into rapids, going down the Grand Canyon, and into Mexico. Yeah, that's where all your convictions went. Well, they didn't exist in the first place. And that proves it. It straight up proves it. And you can go on Twitter and you can see these people will lie their fucking asses off, go full corporate shill to defend this fucking company because they made a new game. Really, nigga? Really, nigga? That's all it takes to buy out your fucking self-respect and your dignity? Is a video game? You're not even an adult, are you? Oh, you see a lot of them too. All these guys making claims. Oh, I'm this, I'm that, I'm successful this, but hand them a video game, they're 14-year-olds again. What? Femstodies? What? Oh, I love Femstodies. They're perfectly acceptable. Now let me play as Captain Titus a little bit. Oh, yeah. They're going to have female Space Marines in Space Marine 3. Okay, that's cool. Oh, they're going to gender swap Captain Titus, and he's going to be a black female Space Marine who's genderqueer and trans. Oh, yeah, that's cool. As long as I get to play my Space Marine game. I don't care that this is just one step further into destroying the IP that I claim to love and cherish, and that I swore I would do anything to prevent from this happening. But, I'm going to encourage it because new game. Shiny new toy. Yeah. Grow the fuck up. Okay, so there are more important things than a shiny new toy. And those things, it's mainly like a better future for your fucking kids. So how about you grow the fuck up? You've had your time as a goddamn child. Put down the fucking video games. Get to fixing the fucking world. Stop supporting companies like this so you don't have to worry about them pulling that shit on your kids. You want a better future? Work for it. Sacrifice for it. And don't be bought in by some shiny toy or some doodad or gidget or gadget. Anything like that. All right, that just marks you as a brainless fucking consumer. That's it. But that's been my whole rant for today, ladies and gentlemen. So till next time, I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful day.